Hey everyone, this is Ikatha Aquatics here. I want to put out a quick video. I kind of messed up. I came out tonight to feed the fish for their kind of nightly feeding. It's about 11:30 right now. And yesterday I decided to remove one of the sponge filters from one of my tanks that I had a bunch of Pseudomygal signifers fry, and I thought, oh, it's going to be okay. I'll just remove the sponge filter and put it in another little tank because I wanted to put some fish in there, and I figured there'd be enough, beneficial bacteria and stuff. There were some plants in there, and that would be enough. Well, I was incorrect. And what happened was when I was doing the feedings tonight, I noticed that there was a lack of fish in there. I had about 20 or so Pseudomygal signifer, these really pretty blue-eye rainbow fish, or rainbow fish, and yeah, they weren't there. And I started looking at the bottom, and so a whole bunch of them dead. So obviously there was an ammonia spike due to me taking out the sponge filter and putting in a new one that was uncycled. And so then I've lost about 70%, 80%, 90% of the fry, and it was disappointing because the fry were about 2 months old. And so what I'm left with is about, right now, I think 6 of them. And fortunately, I do, the group that is breeding for me is doing a really good job breeding, and I do have some, actually additional 2 different fry trays that have the Pseudomygals in them, so they're breeding well. But it's disappointing that you spend 2 months, raising fish, and then you make a careless decision, and then basically you've lost most of that 2 months of work. So I think what I'm going to do, I was considering just kind of doing a big water change and then letting it ride, but I think these are pretty big now. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in the 10-gallon tank with the breeding group, and let them hopefully grow up in there and see how they do. One might not make it, so I might be left with 5 of them. But I told you when I started this journey that I would be honest and tell you when things happened. And so this is one of those times. I know that I'm not the first person to make these kinds of mistakes. People lose batches of fry all the time, but this is just something that I wanted to share because I wanted to be transparent. And, if you're interested in following me, I want this to be a channel where you see really what happens in trying to breed fish and trying to make it into a sustainable and maybe even make a profit. So that's where I am right now, kind of disappointed, actually very disappointed in myself for the poor decision that I made and the loss of the fish.